Hello future tech leaders, I am Sindhuja. Based on my own experience, I know that learning the right skills can shape our future. What if I say learning was as thrilled as the tech world itself? There we go. A cloud foundation, that's exactly what you will experience. From day one, you will be immersed in the interactive sessions and expert-led courses that covers most of the widely used technologies in the zone of data science to cloud computing, which brings more light to the life of a techie. I'm so excited to help you and unlock the true potential of a technology. Well, then why to wait? Let's see what it unfolds.
We are here in Incident and License Management. For license management, we are having a T-Code S license. With S license, we can implement the license. Whenever we are going to install the SAP system, by default we get 3 months time. And within 3 months time, we have to apply the license and we got the maintenance certificate. This is license we have to apply once. And maintenance certificate. We have to apply every quarter maintenance certificate. We got the maintenance certi. We have seen in your system, maintenance certificate was not valid. Yes. Due to that, you will not be able to maintenance. Certificates are required to apply the support packs. If you don't have the maintenance certificate, then you cannot apply the support packages in your system. We got the license management. License management, we can use the transaction code as license. Let me show you install the SAP means to apply the license. If we are going to apply the license, if we are going to log into TRN system, you are able to see my screen as a piece. Yes, Yesterday we have discussed this part, like you can change the SAP GI behavior from the option. And here you have a lot of options here. You can go to the visual design. You can see the theme. And apart from theme you can have a lot of other options. Also, like you can see the font you can change. You can have the lot of configuration files are there. SAP Router, SAP Logan Dart, INI file. Suppose some new employee join in your organization, you can copy this file and paste into the Logan pad of that one. Other user need not to make the settings. Everything will be automatically set up. Suppose I copy this file. Are you able to see the copy? Which file sublog on that NNI? You see everything. No. SAP Logan.ini file. You are able to see the SAP Logan.ini file here. I am going to take the backup of this file. What is the location? Location C. C uses administrator app data. This is Sanjay. If you copy that file, the SAP Logan NNI, no need to set up the SAP Logan. No need to input side group server. Yes. And name. Yes, no need to provide all these things. I'm going to show you practically. I'm going to go into here app data, then roaming. I will copy this file. SAP Logan.ini file. This is the SAP Logan.ini file. I will copy this file. If I just close my SAP Logan pad and you are able to see how many systems here connected. 4 systems you are able to. Now I just delete this file from here. You will be not able to see any entry there. It automatically generated the file, but you are able to see any entry. Nothing. No entry is there. I have to manually create the entry for here. Or what we can do, if we have copied that file into a particular location, I can copy and paste. Now I have to make the entry manually. But I don't want to make the entry manually because I have already taken the backup of this file. I will go here and replace this file. Replace this file in the destination. And then I try to log in with a SAP login. This is great, that if there's a new stuff or computer, we can just copy SAP Logonini and then paste to this part. Right. This is important thing. With this you can it will increase the productivity. No need to perform the same activity again and again. They don't have to. Now they can log in with trained Piranan system. Again, the look is not very good. Look is not. It is not. It means my. What is the path again, Sanjay? I'm saying that my theme is not good. That's why it is not. I mean, what is the path? Location of the SAP Logonini. You can go to. You open the SAP Logon. Go to click here. Then options here. Then go to SAP Logon option here. SAP Logon option here. And the SAP Logon, you can see the server configuration files, local configuration files. You are having the SAP Logonini file. Thank you. 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 I will share this idea to our help this and hardware administrator. Every time they are installing SAP application and the desktop, they can do these steps. They can copy paste or this file to that location. Automatically all the systems will be added to that one. This would be a good outcome of the training. You attended the training program. You come to know these things. It would be some additional things. With the training you got something like a license is not applied. Your product is not upgraded. The HANA is outdated in your landscape. You can talk with your vendor and they can perform the right things. After login installation of SAP system by default, you know that we get a 3-month time to apply the license. We can run the transaction code as license. We can run the transaction code as license. You can see here I have installed this system or last month on 16th May. It is valid for 3 months. 3 months, 90 days, 90 days. It is valid. And we have the maintenance certificate. Maintenance certificate is also valid for 3 months. In between, we have to apply for the license. How to apply the license? You can request a license key on the marketplace using this user ID. You have to send this information to SAP. That what is your system ID? What is your instance number? and all these things to SAP, and SAP will give you SAP will give you a file, text file that you can import from here. This is the option install new license key, and then the installation will be done. Now you can check in your system. Your license is valid till what time? I'll try. You can try. The transaction code is S license. I write here S license. Here it is 22 months. It is the maintenance certificate. Maintenance certificate is expired, but license will expire or never. License will never expire because it's 31/12/19. Are you able to see on the top above the screen? This is your main license. This is your product license. Your product license keys are applied. Your product is till 9999. It is valid till, but you cannot apply the support packs. Support packs application, we have two types of license. One is product license. Another is maintenance certificate in your landscape maintenance certificate. They have not applied because they are not going to apply the support packs in the system. With that, they cannot apply the support pack, but this is also recommended. SAP says that every 3 months you have to apply the maintenance certificate. They have not applying for last 2 years or 3 years. You can say they are not doing anything. It is if our maintenance license is updated. They cannot give us a support package. Maintenance certificate is not valid because it is valid till 2021. After that, they have not March 2021. They have not applied the maintenance certificate for that one. You can see there are 2 maintenance certificate. Are you able to see? Yes, these 2. One is valid, one is not valid. Maintenance of HTB. This is, can you run SPMT code? Let's see, because when you are going to run the SPMT code, it is going to show you /n/in u. What did you think? Can you read what it is written? No valid maintenance certificate. No maintenance certificate found. Since you are having no maintenance certificate, you cannot apply the support packs. Like you can think about, you have purchased Windows license or you have not purchased. You have made a fake Windows, duplicate Windows. And now you want to update the Windows. Windows require the license key. Without license key, you cannot update the Windows in generally same way here also. You cannot update your SAP system until or unless you are having the maintenance certificate. Certificates are not applied. That's why you will not be able to update your SAP system. I will add this one to our vendor. You can note down these things to measure these things to your now. Yesterday we were checking that backup was not running. Last 2 days backup was not running. Now you can check yesterday backup was successful or not. Let's check. We have to check as a basis. No, that arrow button. You have no. Arrow button on the. You have a cockpit. Now you can check your databases. A backup is successful or not. Under jobs, then DBA logs. Double click. Now you are able to see. Backup is done. But on weekend what happened? You can time frame. You can select a selection criteria time frame last 7 days because we were able to see that 2 times it got. There are 2 days. 2 days. You can see on 3rd and 4th it or you can measure for the last many days, because maybe it is also possible that on every Saturday, Sunday, the backup is getting failed. No. They have complete backup. Why the backup is like getting failed? You can ask them why backup is getting failed. 16 was Tuesday. That's why it is. Is this a complete backup or differential? Complete backup. It's written here. Complete database. This one. Because backup your database size is very small. How to identify the database size? You can see the database size from here. System information, not from a system information. Step information. System information. Now you can see the tables database DB size history. Go upside. 1, 2, 2. These. This one. Double click. It is going to show you the database size. Your database size is very small. This is used as only on 40 GB sizes. Backup will not take much time. It's very small backup. That's why you are there taking. If the backup size in terabytes. In that case, they are going to take incremental or differential backup, but your database size is very small. That's why our database is very small. No, very small database size is very small. Maybe you guys are working. Which function you are going to use? You go to System Status from the top. There is a System menu. There is a System. Go to System. System Status. I think your company is using this product for finance and HR. You can go to the product version. Product version. This one. What is the product version? Are you able to see? Product version. SAP product version. Then you can see the installed software components. You are having HANI Foundation. HANI Foundation 1999. You have only Foundation. Foundation means basic things. Installed software components. Go to installed software components. You can see there would be SAP HR. Human resource. Are you able to see SP HR on the top? It was there. Go upside. SAP underscore. You are using human resource. You can see the SAP Physio also would be there. SAP underscore FICO. BC DFG. At R. Pico is not there. But we're using Pico. Pico also you are using it. Go upside. Maybe upside it would be there. Because this is all HR related data. Foundation. 4. Under S4 core, everything has come. S4 core is written. Go downside. Core. Upside. S4. Inside this we have all basic core. Core means finance. Sales distribution. But HR is sometimes legal entity also. That's why it is other component. Core is everything is would be here. Finance related. If you want to see how many T codes are there, you can close this one. Close this one. How to identify how many T codes are there in your SAP system? So, 6. This is the data browser. You can go to the table STSC. Number of entries. Go to the number of entries. There is a radio button. Number of entries. Upside there is a number of entries written. Click. Now you can see how many transaction codes you are having. 59,000 transaction codes you are having. Now you can close this one. This is for a OMSA. T code you can type FFI. T code FI star. Enter T code. T. Then star. Then execute. Execute. You can see. Execute button is there. This button. It will show you all the FISA related T codes here. A. Distribution of bank master data. Distribution of IBANs. Change the house bank. Payment. Trans. All the same way, if you want to see the transaction code related to BASIS, you can go back. That's what that one is. I'm going to About Us. This is transaction code mainly started with SM. Type SM. Then execute. SN1 to log the transaction. M21 to check the system log. There are thousands of SM related T codes are there. That is system maintenance. You can think about this is system maintenance. SM10 to check the background jobs. SM-fit to check the work processes. SM-tour to check the log entries. SM-13 to check the failed updates like this. You are having a lot of T codes basis. Or all T codes starting SM should will be a system maintenance for SAP BASIS. BASIS and BASIS is not only for the system maintenance. They are going for admin also. There will be transaction related to ST. Like other module also. You can say all transaction is started. Mostly transaction will be started with S rather than S. We can say S all mostly the BASIS guys are working with S L related transactions. In S related transaction, there will be thousands of, maybe several thousand entries would be there. There would be. Here it is restricted to 500 entries because you have restriction whenever we are going to run a report. You can go back. Because it is showing only the 500 entries here, right? Because you have given here on the downside, last option, maximum number of it. You can delete this one. Then it will show you how much the actual numbers are there. When you type, are you able to see how many entries are here? Sergeant entries related to BASIS. BASIS is very critical. Like role is there. You knew all these T codes. Sent. No. No need to. No need to know. Only 10, 15, 20 T codes are enough. Less vemta you want is T told to. Like this. This is a subcategory of the T codes. We can see if I wanted to know all the T codes related to the HR. You can go back. HR also we have the lot of. You can type PA. PA means personal administration. Now on execute. Initial master data. Personal file. Display HR master data. For display HR master data, we have P20 code. T code. I want to see your house address. I can execute this T code. You execute this one. We just want to see your house data, where you are residing. You enter your execute button is there. No, not this one. Display. Will display. Then you have to select the info type here. No. Here you have downside. There is an info type. Downside direct selection. You are able to see the white, where you have to put in the input. On the downside, direct selection. Direct selection, info. You have to select from here. Drop down, select what you want to see. Direct selection, info. You want to see the address. You want to see the address. Are you able to see? What data you want to see? You want to see the address date. Then select this one. Now you display. There is a like on the top. There is a like. Spec was there. You can see 216. Hi, Sandoz. This is the Qatar country code. All the things are mentioned here. This person is belonging to which cost center? Everything is mentioned. When he started the job on 28th. 5th. All the things are mentioned. HANA download. I'm going to install the VirtualBox. VirtualBox is like a VMware software that we are going to run. In that I can run the HANA virtual machine and it will create another operating system. Because HANA can only be installed on SUSE Linux or Red Hat Linux operating system. Now I'm going to install I will use the HANA. I will be using SUSE Linux or Red Hat Linux. Then after that I have to download the HANA virtual machine also. This software is installed. Oracle VirtualBox got installed. But I require the HANA. HANA is it required the JLE, Java Runtime Environment, to download the HANA Express Edition. I'm just downloading the Java Runtime Environment. Machine, and then I will play the virtual machine in this Oracle VirtualBox or VMware software, and then we will be having the full HANA related access and we can perform HANA related tasks. We can use PuTTY or any HANA Studio or any tool to perform the task. Java is getting installed. Do we need a license to install HANA? Yes, we require, but by default you get the 3-month time. By default, you are going to get the 3-month time. Now I am downloading the virtual machine, HANA virtual machine, and it will be downloading 4 GB size. The size is 4 GB, and then I will import this virtual machine here, and then I can connect with the HANA server, and then I can show you how to. You guys can also, because you have the server access. You can. I will install the HANA Studio also. Let me install the HANA Studio also here. Internet in. Thank you. 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 How much it is? 5 milliseconds. Milliseconds. Right. This response time is very important because suppose if you are performing a task which is taking very long time. Suppose you are running a report which is running, taking 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Then you have to identify where is the problem and then you have to fine tune the problem. How did you display this response time? How did you display this response time? Show me how much. Show me how much. Show me how much is the response time for the DBA call. Mine is 6,000 seconds. It means 6,000 seconds. 600 milliseconds. It means it is taking 6 seconds. Right. It is taking long time because it's a heavy T code. If you are going to run SUSE-01 T code, go and run the SUSE-01 T code and see the response time. 3 because in SUSE-01 you are having less screens. Getting my point? And in DBA cockpit T code you are having a lot of screen elements are there. It is taking more time than that time. Fine. But suppose a standard report, earlier yesterday it was working taking only 10 seconds. Now it is taking 200 seconds or 300 seconds. Then how to solve those problems? That is known as performance tuning. Whenever we are going to log in through SAP GUI, the request come to dispatcher. The request come to the dispatcher. Then dispatcher assign the work process. Then work process is going to connect with the database. Right. This is the complete flow. SAP GUI, the request come to dispatcher. Then dispatcher, it goes to the work process. What is the response time? A response time is the time when the request come from here to here and you get the data from here to here. This is known as response time. Response time is responsible for many things. First thing we are having it is network time. If there is a problem in network, then your response could be slow, right? If there is a network time, if network time is high, then response time high. Yet it is also possible that wait time, the request come to the dispatcher and we have only two work process. We are having supposed to work process and we are having lot of users. Lot of users are connected. The users have to wait. We have supposed to work process. To work process. And there are thousands users. There are 10,000 users are trying to log in into the SAP system. Then they have to wait, right? Then wait time would be there. Then processing time. Processing time. Processing time. Processing time means CPU speed. And then we got the DB time. When the database, we have to identify that time. We can identify that time using the transaction code ST.3N. Now I will demonstrate the practically each and everything in your system. We will try to find out who is doing what in your physical system. This concept you are able to understand. We have to identify where is the problem. If suppose our response time is network time should not take more than 5%. Suppose my response time is 100 seconds. In 100 seconds, the network time should not take more than 5 seconds. If it is taking more than that, it means there is a problem with the network. If the wait time should not be more than 10%, if it is taking more than, we don't have enough number of processes, we can increase. If we are having very less processing time, we can increase the processing of the data. DB time we can fine tune. We can update the statistic. We can create additional indexes or aggregates to speed up the things. This is a T-code STO3. We can perform. Check all these things from there. You are able to see the workload of your system. You are having two servers. The CTGP Thonres C11 and C12. Right. You go to the workload on the left side. There is a workload on the top left side here workload. Then first select first server. Expand this server. Draw. Now date. Click on today. Click on today. Double click. Old. Switch to the default. You have double click here. Maybe we can see tomorrow, yesterday also. Double click on yesterday. Is working or not working? We want to see. Double click here. Switch to the default view. Switch to the default view. You are going to do this hearing. Workload. Analysis view. You go to the analysis view. It is given on the downside analysis view. We have two windows, workload window and then this. Right click here. What option is coming here? Right click. Right click option is not here. Right click's not working. Not working. You go back again. Go back again. There is an expert mode. Expert mode. There is a radio. Expert mode. Select this one. Service engineer mode. Now you select your system. Double click. Double click is not working. Or today. You drop down to today mode. Double click here. Switch to the default view. Default view is not coming here. Default view is not coming here. Let me share my screen. It is saying that no system data load exists, right? Because trick. We just want to see, like here, we can click here and we can see the device today. When we click the today here, we don't have any data, but we can calculate in the dialog. It is going to calculate the you are getting this analysis view. After that, you are not getting other things, right? After analysis, you are not able to see other things. It could be the due to some authorization. Sorry, Sanjay, what you are saying? I am saying that when you are checking this, like here, when I am going here, under analysis view, I am going to get a lot of tab at this. These things are coming. But in your it is not coming, right? Only analysis view is coming. There is nothing inside there. Or you expand this one. Maybe you expand analysis view. Then you are able to see or not. Still not. Expand analysis view. And then you are able to see. There is no expand. There is no expand. You can go. Maybe I don't have access. Maybe the access is not there. In detail analysis. Last minute loop. Because right now I cannot explain from here. Because we don't have a data here. Here from here. If we are having the data, we can see which transaction is taking how much time. What are the different parts of a particular transaction code? It is saying no system data exists. If there is a module who's taking time and resources when loading in the SAP, does it affect the other users? One module is taking because you have the limited resource. Modules are taking the resources from one application server. If one is taking more time, then obviously others will be impacted. You have to identify. From here you can identify everything. This is the T code. From here you can identify each and everything. You can see which user is consuming how much memory, which application is consuming how much memory, what resources, where is the problem. You can see it from here. But it is not working, right? You can select with other option. You can see the detailed last minute load, detailed analysis, last minute load, and you can check whether the last minute load, there is a down arrow button is there. On the second screen, next screen, there is an arrow button. Below to this, you're on the right. This one. Continue. You got now. It's good because you can select with the second one. This is this one. Now double click this one. Because they are not correct in your system. These guys are not. Your vendor is very, I should say, they are not very good. They are. This is the production system. They must have the data. Even in the production system, they are not taking the data. They have not scheduled the job, background job. This background job, because you don't have any data. That's why it is not coming. You say, you are not able to see. You can go to Today Low, under Workload section, under Workload section, under Workload section, under Workload, on the first step, Workload, go upside. You go to Total, double click on the Total, Background mode, unknown period. They have not. Here also, they don't have any data in your production system. You can note down this point also. And you can take the screenshot of this one also. This is very important point. The screenshot of this one. And you can ask why there is no performance related data inside the system. You can ask why there is no performance related data inside the system. Who is doing what? This is a like your valley. You can say in STO3NT code. There is no data, no performance related data. Why it was not there? Yesterday. Day before yesterday. Day before yesterday, it was there. Now you are able to see. It means they are not having the older. It there. That data is very, very old. They have not properly configured everything. Now you can see the previous also. Here you want to see how many. You run this one. 360. 23. Double click this one. You want to see on 3rd of June. Which user have login and what they did. Now you are a basis consultant. You want to understand on 3rd of June how many users are logging and what they are going to do. In the downside, there is a user and settlement. Statistic option is there. There is a folder. On the downside analysis view, there is a user and settlement statistic. User and settlement statistic. User profile. Click on the user profile. Double click on the user profile. You are able to see on 3rd of June, Saturday, these users are logged in because Saturday was holiday or working day for you. Last Thursday, Saturday. It's holiday to us. That's why if you just do on the previous, you can see. Double click. You can see you are having the car. These are the users login at that time. Maybe very less. Number of users are logging into that time. And then what the IC is like in DDIC for like performing some background task. These things. DDC is a service ID. Not the service ID. It is a super user ID. You should not use as a DFE-IC. This is again a compliance issue. In your system, it's a compliance issue. You should log this user ID, but they are still using DDI. They have not created another ID. In the background job is created by DDIC user ID. It is a compliance issue. It's a very big. Nobody should use DD. No one should use DD. Unless there will be a big development or then when we are going to upgrade, then DDIC will be used. This is the response time. Are you able to see the response time? Like here, we can take one example. When you logging into the system, I logged day before yesterday. When you log in, we can check. I forgot. When did they log in? Maybe today. There is no record for today. You can. Monday. There is a record. No record for Monday. Make Thursday. Friday. When you log in. Sun. You log in. Sun. Let's check Sunday. Screenshot. On the screenshot. Users and settlement is stat. It's not here. Unless you will not log out. And no need to log in. That's why I don't log out. But still, I'm a user. Even though I am already logged in, my ID is not reflecting here. These are not the ID. You have to click on the user and settlement status. This is showing the transaction code. You have to go the user and settlement. Now double click. Now you are able to see the users. Users are Team SA Team Service. SDI Production Basis user. You have the production base. Now you can see double click on the production basis. This production PRD basis. This user run which transaction code? You double click. Double click. This user has run only these two T codes. Getting. You can check which user is doing what activity. From here you can do the auditing. Auditing everything you can do. You can do. What they are going to. Are you accessing this? T code. Why you are accessing this particular T code? What you are trying to do in that? You can check it from here. This is case. Then the response times have been. Now you can close this one. I will show you what is the response time. You can go to the transaction profile. Transaction profile on the analysis view. Transaction profile. Click here. Standard. Double click. You click. Now you can see the transaction code. You can drop down. Scroll down. We will see any transaction code. Any transaction code. That you also must be aware. This is on Sunday. Maybe you can do it on Thursday or some other day. You can select on Wednesday. Wednesday was your not holiday. Wednesday to Sunday. These are the different report they are running. They are not running any T code here. They have run. You can select anyone. Anyone double. You can see the total response time. Are you able to see the response time? This is the response time, right? Average time. Response. Go upside. I think this is upside. Total response time is this one. This is transaction. This is average response time. SAP BASIS response time. Processing time is this one. CPU time is this one. CPU database. You are having different columns here. Those columns are. Or you can go to the parts of response time. There is a tab on the times. You are into times. There is above. Parts of response time. You click on the parts of response time. Are you able to see the response time? CP2. How much it has taken? For the first. This one. CPU tab. Percentage it is showing. CP top. Able to see. CPU. It is saying percent CPU. It means this one. Database time. Which time is highest time? Percent. This is CP. Now you got average wait time. Average wait time. How much it is? You can go to the first column, second column, third column, fourth column. Like this. Second last from the last one. Average wait time. Average wait time. Average roll wait time. Wait time is 89. You are able to see. Percentage. It means it has to wait there. We have to. Sometimes the resources are not available. What is the issue there? Got. Any particular P code is taking long time. What would be the? With that we can find. Identify whether the DB time is high. Wait time is high. Probably. Which part they take time. Time is taking. From DB time. CP to get all the response time. Now we understand which user is consuming how much memory on the. Go to the left side. Memory use. Statistic is there. Downside. Go downside. Memory use. Statistic is there. This one. Double click. It will show which transaction is consuming which memory. P cycle is taking this mem. And there is another tab on the top. These are the transaction code. There is a user tab next to this one. Which user is consuming how much memory? You can see here is consuming B use this much on that particular day. If unknown activity is going on in your system, you can find it from here. I can get the then you can go to the and you can check which user is there, and then you can email that particular ID. In a few more, suppose I want to understand just you close this one. If I double click the user, it will display transaction code he has run. I want to understand who is user. I'll go to the /dash. You got the name. Operation admin. This is the operation admin. Last name Fernandez. Melody Fernandez is T. Then you can contact with this guy and then you can inform. If he is doing abnormal activity, you can ask what you are trying to do, whether any expense. You are consuming a lot of resources. Stop that. Stop that user. How to stop that user ID? You can go to code flash. You can. Which user is consuming the highest memory? Are you able to see? You can the memory by. You can click on the memory column. Then show the highest memory. Which user is currently? This is showing the current. Currently, this 6 is consuming around it. What he is trying to do? What is? Now you want to kick off 6. How you can? Don't kick off. How to kick off? Right click. Not from here. Not from here. Not from here. Which system? What is the system? He is logging. Right. Where did you get? Instance number. This one. Are you able to see? Some guys are logging into 12 also. Right. You are able to see. Now you go back again. Now you go back. Go back again. That. You can. Now you can select that user ID which is consuming that. You are logging into 11. The user ID was. Select from the. You complete. Select from the left. Go one more time left. Left of this one. One more time left. Select this one. From the top, there is a user. From the top, there is a user. From the top menu bar user. Log of user. Are you able to see? Don't do right now. I will not. This is from finance. I think he's generating. Pays. Creating a payroll. That's why. You are not getting salary. First off, you getting salary on 7th. Right. It depends on the stuff. Depends on the stuff. Different people have. They're getting a different. Depends on the staff. They are the optional. Pillar. Monthly stuff. Quickly stuff. How many pilots you in your organization have? There's a lot. Most of the a lot of pilots. Because we said GSC, right? We are only 9 people. We are done for today. And finally, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.